Hi and welcome back to the channel. So I've been looking at a few things and just doing a bit of research as well because I don't want any districts to collapse, we'll say. And if I kill any more people here, there's a very strong chance that it will collapse, as in go into serious, or hostile, sorry. It's already in serious. And if it goes into hostile, all of these people, they'll vanish and I'll never get to kill them. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to preserve the life here until I get to his point, which is level 5, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because that means that I need to get all of these pillars first. So I'm going to have to focus on the last pillar, which will be this pillar, and try to, I guess, preserve the other districts until that point. So I have to be very careful on who I'm killing and when I'm killing them. Unfortunately, I kind of wish that it would work a little bit differently. But you have to take your precautions.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
We're facing something new here, Dr. Swansea. Something terrible.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
He sounds scared.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a
And
lot
now he
we're
sounds
not
a bit
seeing
normal.
here. But it
He
is
sounded
spreading
scared
and
before,
quickly.
though.
If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I may turn. Go on,
And
we'll
why
see what
not?
that does.
What did Stoker say about the Children of the Night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My
Oh,
sister.
that's why.
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Accepted. Oh, that was funny about the army of vampires thing. Alright. I have to reach the cemetery. So that's good, because then I can do Shaoshan. But first...
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm thirsty, Doctor. I feel decay rising in me.
Well, let me help you with that. Nothing to see here, Brannigan. Nothing to see here. I'm just taking this patient over here. This seems to be the embracing spot.
Beware, child of the night, for I shall come back and have my vengeance.
Wow. She's a scary lady, that one. You didn't see anything, did you? I don't actually know where to use her key. But this is the safest district to do things in. So I could probably get rid of 1 or 2 more before level 5. But I'll leave it for now. For now. But there will be 2 more actually. I'm going to try and get to a point where I can take out both of these.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
I can't forgive myself, but perhaps drowning myself in more blood might help. Oh shit. Shit, come on. Get there quicker. Where is it? Where's the...
I'm supposed to be the paranoid one here, not you. Someone can see us and talk.
Ah, here. Whew, got there.
Sometimes you act like a real jerk, you know that?
Come on, Ozzy, don't be like that.
What, like what? Like someone who felt betrayed by the man he loves? Did you ever even try to find me? Rescue me?
You know, it's not like that. I wanted to. I was so afraid to leave the hospital, not to be seen with you.
We survived this shit together. That's all that matters. I know you did your best. Fuck the war, right? And fuck them all.
Fuck the war. Fuck them all.
Was that what happened before? I actually can't remember. Alright, let's... Oh, do I have the... I think one of them is sick. Wait, get back here.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Uh-huh.
Do you need medical
I think you're the
attention?
sick
Don't
one.
get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I'm certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
Yes,
It's
in
true.
the end you
risked
will
your
die.
life to save me, after all. It would be impolite to refuse your counsel.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then, if you're so interested in my case.
I remember this when he got buried.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during the shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on, please. Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Aww. Alright, next question. What happened to you when you were buried?
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. The terror, the shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, but when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it.
Doing
Mr.
baking
Thatcher.
classes.
If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive, just for a few more days. I thought about killing Newton. Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
I would never, ever do anything so hard
Mr.
as
Thatcher,
to eat
do you
another
have a
human
job?
being.
No. Since I
No,
came
no,
back
no,
from
no,
the
no,
war,
no,
I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be
And
locked in any
blood.
room again, by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Goodbye,
I think
Mr.
then the rest of it comes from his friend. Let me see, where are we? Oh, I've got all of his, and I'm only missing one of Newton's. Jesus, absolutely flying it. I reckon if I can get Newton's, then that'll probably be the
Hello
whole
again, Mr.
district
Blight.
that's ready.
I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe, for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know, I never thought I'd love a man.
I won't say a word,
Guess that.
Mr. Blight. Your secret is safe with me.
I fought for my country and I survived. I saw my comrades die. And now society tells me I'm a criminal for who I love. It makes me so angry.
You and Oswald were buried alive during the war. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. Surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see? Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
And yet he still was thinking about
What
eating
caused
you.
your phobia
He must
of
have been
rats,
really
Ethan?
hungry.
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips.
Jesus, that is enough to make you afraid of them.
Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... Well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
You are
This is the
always
last one, it
welcome
seems.
at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
I don't think so. But I may have another
Goodbye,
proposition. I don't think I unlocked his last... Oh no, I did. I got all of them. Alright, lovely. I think another piece of conversation should be open, and that'll be the end of this then.
Good evening.
Evening, Doc.
Yep.
Newton is conflicted about his feelings towards you. Would you like to talk about it, Oswald?
It makes me sad and angry. It feels like the beautiful thing we have is somehow tainted. It hurts to see him so lost.
His love for you is genuine. I'm certain he wasn't lying to me when he expressed his feelings for you.
Newton still has to accept it, knowing he'll be seen as a queer, a fairy.
I like how he
less than
walked
a man in
past
those
whenever
simple-minded bigots'
we were
eyes.
talking about
Oh,
him
he's
behind
more
his
of a man
back.
than they'll ever be, so fuck them all.
Did you hear that, Newton?
Goodbye, Mr.
Okay, so that's... I think that's the whole district sorted out almost, if not completely. Yeah, this district is done. So all I gotta do is wait, I guess. Now, what do you have? You have fatigue. I think I have a fatigue ready there, but I'll double check. Fatigue, cold, bronchitis, and fatigue. So and I'm pretty sure the sister also has, the brother, sorry, of the snake oil saleswoman also has something I need to help him out with.
This is no time for self.
I won't be able to do that yet anyway, so there's no point in going there. I didn't murder anybody, and they're not in that room over there. Nope, nope, nope. So is it 2 fatigue, cold, and bronchitis? Bronchitis being the most difficult to create, I think. Bronchitis. I have cold, and I think I actually had 2 for fatigue already, so that's fine. Alright, so now I gotta go to the cemetery, and that's where Xiaoshun is. I gotta get her kind of ready, I guess you could say. Is it this way? This way is not the right way, it's this way. Yeah. Oh, and then there's the father and the son up here as well, which I gotta get.
It's one of them!
Who have been? Nice. Not really, but something. Yoink, you won't be needing that anymore.
Let's hit it down!
Yeah, I don't think you were going to stand any much of a chance, to be honest.
What yourself? This bloody leech!
So much stamina after upgrading it so much. Alright. So that's there clear. Into the cemetery.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Oh, she's not up here, she's up there. Okay. I was trying to lock onto this guy and it just didn't work. I think she's up here.
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all
Yeah,
right?
Dr.
Yes,
Reed.
I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
From what I have heard, she was a brave woman. I wish I had met her before that tragedy occurred.
How do you feel?
I don't feel good.
You
There you
should
go.
recover quickly after taking this.
Thank you.
Wanted to get that out of the way just in case I forget.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually, you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
But you're not dead. There is a difference between visiting the dead and staying with them.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences.
How can
for your
anybody
loss
talk to
then,
him?
Dr. Reed.
He's so fucking creepy looking now.
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence.
She's one of the
And
only
I need
characters I've
sadness.
actually talked to in this who looks like she's trying to look into his eyes. We all grieve in our own way.
I've seen many deaths in my life, and we all grieve in our own way. Some stay silent, or need to shout. Others need company, and some just can't stand it.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
Well, I need your blood.
Tell me
we'll
how
talk
your
about that
husband
later.
died, Xiaoshun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Oh. So many tragic people in
Are
this
you
game.
a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I wanted you to know that you have done nothing wrong. Unlike me.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could
I
say
bit
she
her.
was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
Oh, I've already started.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel.
Oh, you
Goodbye
will.
for now.
Maybe not now.
Goodbye.
Maybe not for a couple of days, but I will see you soon.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
And he finds a spot that's really not very discreet.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die.
Diet.
We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father,
Yes.
the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground.
Committeth.
Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
No, not a rose. She was allergic to roses.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Jeez, if it was raining like that and I was that priest, I would be hightailing it. Much faster than that, for sure.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing.
I'd bring Nurse Crane back.
This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do.
Oh no.
But accept it.
Go away. This is a private function.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Like a hypocrite. It sounds like a bad joke. She was kindness incarnate.
A vampire. Crying over the death of a loved one.
I thought he was going to
like
say
a
that
bad
her
joke.
pity was a bad joke.
No,
Damn it.
Jonathan. She was your sister. And the pain of her death, the hunger that killed her, will stab at you for years. It's important to cry for those you love.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning every night.
Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends.
We're not friends.
Loved ones I cherished.
I helped you
Pray
with
for
one
Mary's
thing.
forgiveness.
One thing. God damn it.
I'm not a religious man. You should know that.
This is not about you forgiving yourself. This is for her. This is you telling Mary how sorry you are.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your
Look
peace.
at the eyes.
Find the
Jesus.
solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No,
She's
Jonathan.
not your lady.
It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Fair. I've been nothing but rude to her, and like my character is still like my lady and all this crap. God damn it, I just can't win.
It's a leech! Kill it!
Yeah, you shouldn't have gone up against a level 19 leech with an upgraded whatchamacallit, abyss, should you?
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking
Oh,
divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion.
Hey, look,
Shed
I'm
your
Irish
skin,
as well, alright?
Forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Whee! Good jump.
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
No, he said our
Ascalon's
pastures.
will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Don't poke me. What a nice fellow.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Yeah, you're happy enough to listen to fucking douchebag Ashbury, huh?
To save the place, right down, sir.
This man stunned me with his face.
No,
His
he did not.
This is not good news.
Well, he would have if I'd have given him a chance, I guess. Alright, I guess this way. Do I have to heal here again? I've completely forgotten. Cadigan Bates needs healing and the priest needs healing. Righto. Wait, where's Camellia? Oh, she's still here. Good. Whew, I was so worried about that.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
Mary,
Look into his eyes, priest.
You seem somewhat
He's clearly not healthy.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
Take no offense, Vicar. I seek just a moment in nothing but my own company.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel.
I just said I don't need anybody.
I've made myself perfectly clear. This is a private matter.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond.
Oh, for the love of God.
To lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Seriously, Jonathan?
Open your
Seriously?
heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Who she was is not your concern.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
Did I say that it was a her?
She has been laid to rest. That's all you need to know.
This guy should be a vampire, the priest. He's great at getting information out of people.
And how are you feeling, my son?
Good God.
I wish I could forget all this.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question,
Do you
Vicar.
remember those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ice creams?
Hear you,
They were
when
so
you
good.
can't even hear yourself and admit your role in this tragedy.
I swear it wasn't me. You know me. I loved you. I could never hurt you. Please, forgive me.
Are you talking to the
heard,
priest?
my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
I'm going to kill that priest. I know he's being nice and everything like
Whatever
that, but
happened on this dock is between
good
my
lord, he's
sister
being
and
pushy.
It does not concern God at all.
Hello there.
Good evening.
His father would.
Uh-huh.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It's the vanity of that woman which caused her death. Only penance can save us from the scourge.
The
Don't you fear?
Faith gives me...
No doubt you...
Take my medicine.
I have...
Bye now. There's Cadigan Bates.
This district.
Good evening, sir.
You're here.
I'm not here.
Doctor?
Do you require assistance,
Oh,
Mr.
I've
Bates?
Not me, but
up
your
again. I'm
skills
really
could help
sorry.
a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say a live tenant's a paying tenant.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Not really.
Why am I not convinced?
Maybe it's because you lack faith. Being a skeptic must be useful for a man of science.
I think I missed
Have
out
you
on
heard
a
anything?
hint for him. Fuck.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
What is your business, exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
A pretty face.
You obviously place yourself above the misery of Whitechapel, but you are as repellent an individual as I have ever met.
Begging your pardon, I thought you was a man who could appreciate the complexity of the modern world. Things ain't just black and white, you know.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
I tell you what, Mr. Bates likes good debates. You're despicable. I have no interest in money. I don't want
If
such
I
a
were
dubious
entering into the
associate.
world of street medicine, it would be on my terms and without such dubious associates as yourself, Mr. Bates.
So it's a no, then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swanborough shit.
Tell me,
Swanborough
what's your
shit.
honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
Have you heard anything?
Not really.
There we go.
A man such as yourself, knee-deep in the muck of Whitechapel, must know more. Speak now.
Heard it closed after the owners died. Refugees don't want to come to Whitechapel no more. Scared, I hear.
You sound disappointed.
As long as she was there at the dispensary, it attracted more immigrants and kept my place full. Such a shame.
That's 3. Wasn't it 3 that I had to get with him?
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. It made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you. I want to know everything about the recent
Or
violence,
there?
Cadigan. And I want the truth.
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people. But that's business, isn't it?
This is harsh.
Sir, I wish I had found you a few nights later than I did. Or maybe never at all. Death would have been a well-deserved punishment for your villainy.
Yeah, but you saved me, didn't you? And you do it again, because you're a decent chap. Just know I'm not.
Take this as my final warning. You will not profit from the misery of others. Business is one thing, but what you do is quite another.
Really? What you gonna do? You ain't from here. You ain't Whitechapel, Doctor. You wouldn't know the first thing about playing dirty, even if you wanted to.
Oh, if only I could bite him now. Damn it, but I can't, because I fucking bit the other guy, Darius, instead. Oh, I didn't even give him his
Mr.
Evening.
Since I took an...
Evening. There you go. I don't want to spend another moment talking to this guy. Right, I got it anyway, didn't I? 3, yeah. 3. She's 2. She's missing 1. I think I get that when she comes back to town. And then these 2 here, I need to get theirs. I need to spy on them to get that. And everybody else is fucking done. Almost. Ah, there's still, what's her face though? Swanborough? Christ. Alright, well... Wait, where are the other 2?
A lot of people are talking about this Colossus. Perhaps I should have...
Well, there's her.
Good evening.
Have you any...
Murdering those who try to make a difference. Now that can't be good for business.
Absolutely nothing.
Like
I forgot to look at the trades. I have to go and have a look at them in a wee bit. So he's gone that way. He's there now. Does he move? He does move. Okay, so that means that he could definitely, if he goes down that way, that means that he could potentially be on his way to his little chat thing or whatever. Because he has the pills, so he does. Come on. Come on. I don't think I actually need to hide, but just in case. Oh, come on. Don't really want to waste time on this, though. Not exactly the most exciting thing in the world, you know? While I do this, I'll look up Swanborough. No, not Mason, the other one. Oh, there we go. I accidentally found out about this before. Wait, where the fuck is he going? What? No, he was supposed to... Son of a bitch! Fuck's sake. You ginormous asshat. Is it because I ran past him or something like that? He just decided to stop. Alright, looking up Loretta because I never got hers done either. Promising recruit? What was that? Oh no, I've already fucked this one up. Damn, because I was supposed to give the letter that I gave to him actually to his dad, not to him. Damn it. Come on. Come on. Jesus. But there might be another way to do it. Not his conversation, but the thing, because it's whenever I get the elixir. So...
Good evening.
If I buy the elixir,
I'd like to see what...
Swanborough cordial can be the answer
Gosh. That actually worked nice.
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it.
The Swanborough's cordial's secret ingredient is hope, Doctor. And it's something people around here really need.
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your customers, who may die because they are not receiving the necessary medical attention.
Medical attention? In Whitechapel? Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have, since it is the only one.
Uh-huh. This doesn't actually affect anything, does it? Like I should have had a read through properly. Yeah, none of it actually matters.
You're just a greedy hypocrite.
Hypocrite? What about an eminent physician prowling these streets at night? I'm sure you have a personal agenda too, Doctor.
That personal agenda is none of your business, lady. Bye now.
Good evening.
I'm afraid.
Have you...
It's a shame nobody chose.
Sorry for skipping that. I know he's not going to say anything. Oh, maybe now I'll be able to get this. Come on. Hurry. He's there. Come on, get there. Got it.
Ah, there it is. Harmonil for severe anxiety and nervous disposition. Thanks for nothing, old fart. I'll get a good price for your precious pills.
I really don't like that kid. Very, very disrespectful to his dad. Hello there.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right?
He's so fucking rude.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
What I'd like to know is, what type of cunt would murder a nurse? Fucking piece of shit.
Oh.
It is clear that you have a somewhat contentious relationship with your father.
Oh, really? Nothing clever to say?
He's an alcoholic. That must make life difficult.
Oh, no, it's perfectly fine. No money, no home, no friends to lend a hand. My father should have died in France.
War can change you. I have seen many men who have lost their wits on the battlefield.
I'm not going to lose any more time with that drunken arse. Me? I prefer to take my chances with the wet boot boys.
Why did you try to steal your father's medication?
Why shouldn't I? What has he ever done to earn my respect?
Your father seems to hold quite a grudge against you.
The man's a walking gin ball. I ain't seen him sober since he got back from the war. But the gun? Now that is a surprise.
Why do you want to join a gang, Albert?
I'm not going to spend the rest of my life sleeping under bridges.
I understand that living
Why,
in
you are
poverty
such a
may
troll.
be a doorway to a life of crime, but you are still young enough to turn back.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm old enough to do what needs to be done.
I don't think this actually matters, so I am just going to go with... Actually have old enough for the death penalty. Wow. That's a bit harsh. I do want to say it though. You know what? Fuck it.
Yes, Albert. You're old enough for the death penalty.
So what? A good life and a quick death. That's all I want.
Wow. That's a pretty suicidal outlook.
Admit it. You stole the drugs to prove yourself to the gang.
Of course I did. The wet boot boys got it sorted. Territory, respect, money. They'll take me in now.
Really? Are you sure about that? I don't see them.
I was supposed to meet one of their boys to prove I'm not a loser. Maybe something happened.
Goodbye, young man.
Oh, that's the guy that had the letter thing as well, wasn't it? So yeah, he died. That's what happened. All right, your turn.
Good evening, Ben.
See if I can get the rest of them. Oh, and what about here? Oh yeah, it looks like I'll
Did you know
hopefully
of
be able
your
to get
son's
them.
plans to join the Wet Boot Boys gang?
Barely survived the war, just to come back and see my wife die of the flu, and my son turn into a petty thug.
Albert is old enough to make his own mistakes, don't you think? To forbid him will only encourage him to join them.
Yeah, my Albert's as tough and stubborn as his old man. Apple didn't fall far from the tree.
And this one.
Your suspicions concerning Albert were legitimate, but were you sure he was guilty when you shot him? Tell me the truth, Benjamin.
No, I wasn't. I just went mad without realizing what I was doing. My God. I almost shot him.
You had better speak to Albert. You need to clear the air. He has to understand what you endured, and you must listen to him talk about his pain.
I'm afraid it's too late. I pointed a gun at him for the sake of a few pills.
I don't think I can get all of his hints now, or did I get all of them? I don't think I can, though. No, I got them. Awesome. They're both ones, though. I can't get them yet because I've kind of killed Dorothy Crane already, and it's in Sirius already. So, yeah, that's not going to go so well. So you speak to him, I need Mesmerize level 3. I can't get Mesmerize level 3 until I go through more of the main story and basically unlock Sean Hampton down here. So I'm just gonna have to continue with the main story now. which I'm pretty sure most viewers won't mind.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Where am I supposed to go? Me, Edgar Swansea at the hospital. Alright, okay, that's not so bad. So, I have to go back to the hospital, and then I have to go to the docks, and probably the rest of this episode is going to be me kind of speaking with everybody down at the docks. Making some new friends, basically. Wow. And as I said before, I will be doing some exploring whenever I unlock all the districts near the end of the game, and that's to get all the collectibles that I'm more than likely missing along the way. Hopefully it works out.
One of them!
And probably between now and... Hey, who shot? Oi. Jesus. Like, on the other difficulties, the damage is so much higher. Like, those shots would have almost killed me, I'd say. Well, I wouldn't have had this much health, actually. I didn't have this much health.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you. Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me. Chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
To be honest...
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Honestly, it sounded like that one wants to help. That's what I gathered from it. And yeah, that's not a good sign. But at least it'll take the focus away from Howcroft. Hello.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the
And
hospital.
hello.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
He really likes that
You
skull.
set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the guard.
I don't need to hide from the
Leave
guard.
him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Wow, look at the red in the eyes.
By the sacred stone, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What's happened?
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control.
Oh no.
Even the most infirm
Howcroft
are asking
is
to be
dead.
allowed to return home.
No one will notice a few more
The
bodies.
hospital is chaotic as it is. No one will notice a few more bodies.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones.
Oh, what?
Found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood
Not
everywhere.
Howcroft?
The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
You want to restore peace in the hospital again?
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
It wasn't me, I
Jonathan,
swear.
I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So
I
Hampton
shall kill him
became
right
more
away.
beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Well, they are not far wrong. The hospital is almost crawling with vampires.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton
I've already
here,
completed this game.
will
I know
put an end
well
to
what they're
this.
capable of. Alright, well, time to go and save Sean Hampton.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Well, I mean, they found the body, so, you know. Hello. I had nothing to do with it, I swear.
What on earth happened here?
Well, you know what happened here. She exploded. Alright, well, this district is kind of okay at the moment. Oh, I need to talk to Milton. So just keep ignoring Lady Ashbury.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about...
Someone killed Miss Jones in her room, and Mr. Hampton's gone missing. Doesn't take a genius to piece it together.
You don't seem shocked by any of this.
Why should I be? Whoever did this must be long gone by now. And besides, he got rid of the old bag.
I'd like to see
Yeah, your
Wise
secret's
choice,
safe
Dr.
now,
Reed.
huh?
A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I do actually need to buy this gun, though. That's the thing. It doesn't really have anything else of interest, though. Oh, I need to check out this guy as well, because he might have white phosphorus.
Good evening. Can you tell me anything?
Oh, goodness me. This whole story is such a shame, sir. I have no idea how it happened.
What are you talking about?
And I don't even have
poor
any
Miss Jones.
pockets
Her
to
body is missing.
put my hands into
Someone
to steal
stole it.
stuff.
Miss Jones's body has gone missing.
Yes. The body was brought here this morning, and now it's gone.
I didn't even get enough time to loot it.
Who could have stolen a corpse?
That's exactly what I asked
As
myself
Viva
for
La
the
Dirt
whole
would
day.
say, who could have
do
done
such
this?
a thing? These are terrible and shameful times, Dr. Reed.
Something fishy around here.
Please show me what you... Of
Who could have done this? Ah, there's nothing there. Oh no, it's someone's prowling around here, and then who could have done this? That's the lines. Good old Viva La Dirt League. Yoink. Right, now to go to the south port with the docks, basically. There we go, out of city limits.
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district.
Best run along.
Ah! Gonna need to level up, I think. And yeah, I only have 3,600. Probably get that up. Well, no, because I'll kill Sean first. Kill Sean, and maybe one other person in that district. No, I do need to be careful actually on who I kill as well. So even by killing Sean, that's going to ruin that district.
Leech spike! Filthy piece of shit!
Ah, now we're on even grounds, not evil grounds. Does sound like there's a baby or something around. There's someone down here. This place caused me so much hassle earlier on as well than on my previous run. Because again, I didn't kill anybody on the previous one, and there's a lot of them here. And I was very, very low level, and it was on a harder difficulty. So they were dealing monstrous amounts of damage to me. Especially these teleporter fuckers. And since I was low level, I didn't even have my ultimate, I don't think. So I had to do all of this without the ultimate. It's just an absolute nightmare.
Show you how a wet boot does business.
You mean ex-wet boot boy, don't you?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself.
If he's around this area, he could be dead by now.
But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either.
I do kill a lot of them.
You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Alright, well, time to loot around the area. Give me those shillings. Gonna need them because white phosphorus is not cheap.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Oh, 100%. Oh, no, but he's a shop. Fuck, why does the annoying person have to be a shop in this district? I wanted to kill the guy who he basically manipulates an old lady who has kind of short-term memory loss and stuff. I hate him for it. Can't stand that sort of shite. No, it's not us.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read.
That's 3 out of 4. There's one more Braille book, and I can't remember where the fuck it is. Then I have all the Braille books to do the quest for Mason Swanborough. Ah, yes. Back at the start of the game.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr.
Who the
Jonathan
fuck are
Reed,
you?
that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break 1 or 2 of your bones, just so you remember it.
Oh no, I'll remember it, trust me. Oh.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
For now.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
You're scared.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me.
Right.
All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more
I'm surprised
smart
she can. She's like over there.
A sweet queen of the docks.
Or somewhere. Not a lot unlocked from him, actually.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
I shall.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Oh, she's like literally right there. Alright, Edwina, what's up?
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As
I
I
just
just told
said
you,
my
I'm
name.
a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina
Oh,
Cox.
so the...
So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
So when the Pruin guard point out that, you know, there's a leech, she's actually referring to me as a doctor, and that doctors outside of the hospital area are wanted or something like that. Doesn't look like she has anything at all of value. Not yet, anyway.
Hello again.
Probably need to motivate the district or something.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I think you manipulated
I
him.
believe you manipulated Booth Digby to get everything you wanted from him, both inside and outside the bedroom.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Oh, I didn't unlock that hint before.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Oh, that's that.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
No.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
I'm just interested in getting your
Stay
blood
away from us
quality
then,
up.
if you don't want to get hurt, or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys
No.
will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
No, he was very quiet, actually,
Tell me
whenever he
about the
died.
man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory.
Besides a hole.
And this is our law.
A hole in the boot.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide
On our wet
who
boot
lives
boys,
and
it
who
would be
dies,
the sun that
just
would
like that.
combat them.
Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with
Dryness.
troublemakers.
Dryness, yeah, that's the one.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Well, you're pretty useless yourself.
Goodbye, Miss.
Let's see. So, I think I got all of hers. I got 2 of his. He still has 2
The
more,
sewer
though.
dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemic, everyone.
He's all the way over here.
What the idiot had to say first.
Hello there. Can I talk to you? Stop fucking smoking.
Heartens me to know you can't see me, my sweet queen. Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
What the fuck, like? Oh, there we go.
You again. What do you want?
Let's see.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who will be stabbed, or shot, or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
What hints am I missing for him?
Goodbye.
It's still 2, right? Yeah, it's 3 and 4. Oh, wait, he's the one that, like... Yeah, I think those will be later. 'Cause I think he believes that he's the one that believes in, like, vampires and stuff, so I'll unlock something then. Alright, so... she's got a infection as well. That's not good. Oh, yeah.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
That's exactly what he just said.
Tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You'd best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs to catch him.
A sewer dog?
Good evening,
What's it
sir.
look like?
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me?
Whatever.
We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Inebriation aside.
Yes.
Take this.
Medicine, first and foremost.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom what's about him.
I shall, thank you very much.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change. And to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor. Make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
It's too bad that my character doesn't really believe in said
Mr.
peaceful change.
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Sounds like a Friday
Why
night.
do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I'll drink at night.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly.
I
so
thought he was on
joyful.
about the fact that I said cheap drinks.
No reason
It's
at
like
all to
They're
rejoice, then.
high-grade drinks, not cheap.
Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, a torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr.
It's alright,
Dyer.
I'll pay
It's
the
okay.
homage for you.
If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love...
Oh, wait. Wait, what? I thought I'd already gone through that.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Another time, perhaps. Is there anything in particular?
How dare...
Why are you so
Oh, because
cynical?
of that.
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
Well, I was told totally worth it.
Goodbye.
Alright, at least that's Bison Delaney sorted and out of the way. Hello there.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter?
The Great Pretender, as I like
I
to
know
think
what you're
of him.
thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten
You see the gleeful smile on his face
I'm
whenever
looking
you
for
ask
Sean
about
Hampton.
that.
Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there... they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Reasons?
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
You say silent hunter, you're yelling through the
streets. So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. And they also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Yep, that's it for him for now. Goodbye, Ichabod. Thank you for the hint as well. I'll go into that pub in a second, but I do have to go... Jeez, I forgot where I have to go. Wasn't there a place... I could have sworn there was like a place that was... Am I mistaken? I could have sworn there was a, like... a letter somewhere that I could have gotten for Dyson. Maybe it's on the next area, in the next area. Oh, so that's for Booth. Maybe it was across the bridge somewhere. This is a big enough area, or it's on the other side actually, maybe. Alright, give a chat to Booth now. How are you?
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Goodbye.
Right, okay. Just one more hint for him, and that's A-okay. Alright, time to go into Sean's pub.
Go outside.
Evening, miss.
Well,
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
First I'm going to ask you about
Miss
Sean
Cavendish,
Hampton.
would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Okay. Life in London. About
What
the
can you
docks.
tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
Whew. I'm gonna go with Eminem well, an Eminem song.
I have nothing to fear from the people round here, miss.
Yeah, I'm a brave woman myself, Dr. Reed, but I'd be a fool to think I'm invincible.
This
I could
place
make
seems,
you invincible if
how
you
shall I
want.
put it, very colourful.
Well, actually, I
I'm
don't
sure
get
it
that
has
option when
plenty of
biting
stories
people.
to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. Least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
I'll have a few things
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it, neither.
Oh.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
I think that's everything I can ask you for now.
Goodbye.
I need to wait until
Good
he
evening,
also
Tom.
shows
Good
her how
evening,
to
sir.
fire
You
the
remember
gun.
me?
Of course I do.
Oh, whoops,
You're
I'm
that
skipping
man who
again,
seemed so
sorry.
lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
Okay.
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
I've already forgotten.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Well, something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Since
I
I'm
don't
here,
drink gin.
is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Kind of like the Hulk in his rage.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too, I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her, for sure.
What is bothering you, then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
So she is like the Hulk.
Goodbye.
Alright, now to see if I can
Times like these are good drinks just as likely
spy
to
on
cause
them.
a problem.
Maybe there's something in here, actually. Oh, he doesn't keep very many shillings in his safe, does he? I was expecting a bit more money than that.
It's locked, all right.
Now, there should be a point where she'll go to the barman, and then we'll go outside and fire a gun, and that'll be another hint then. Come on. Let me have a quick gander actually at how I'm doing with them now. So 2 out of 4, so I'm missing 1, and I've only got, Jesus, 1 out of 5.
Running far away from this place as I can.
For Tom. How have I only got 1 out of 5 for Tom?
He didn't deserve it.
I'm just keeping an eye on them now, see if I can get lucky.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Come on. Come on.
just run as far away from this place as I can.
Come on. Are you kidding me? Get a move on.
I hope I live long enough to see them little boot boys get what's coming to them.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise.
Maybe I should go outside. I'll just give it another minute, half a minute, and then I'll just continue on, and then maybe the start of the next stream I'll try and time it so it's whenever they're both going away. Still no movement. Come on, Sabrina. Come on, Tom. Come on! Maybe it's because Dyson is still in there. Dyson, get the fuck out of there. Come on. I don't think this is gonna happen. I think my luck has kind of caught up with me now. She doesn't seem to be on the move. She's still worth 2,100 though. And he's still worth 2,750. Wow. He's only worth 550. Ah, god damn it. Alright. Alright, I get the point. Alright, so now we have you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions, or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
I'm gonna call you Seymour Butts.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually, that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
You're an awfully rude person, you know that?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Including yourself?
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
No. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency, then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
I mean, he's a bartender.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. Know I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
I think, yeah, that's
Goodbye,
all I can get out of him for now.
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a
This
doctor.
is one of the other
My name
characters
is
that
Rufus,
I don't
sir.
kind of want to kill.
Rufus Kingsbury.
Because he's a kind of
Do you
hard
know a
done
man
by
who
person.
lives in this part of town? A man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking for him.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here. Most prefer to avoid me.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He may be very sick.
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the Turquoise Turtle. It's a pub not far from here. The barkeep knows everyone in these parts.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Alright, so on to...
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
Oh, I need to check this one. Fuck it. I think this is I cannot remember for the life of me what I chose last time. Because I got it right the last time out of sheer luck. Oh, I don't think it actually matters. Alright. No, it looks like it actually doesn't matter.
This city has abandoned so many of its children. It's tragic.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Oh.
So long, Rufus.
That's one of his hints. Oh, so many people here are sick. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have the guy who's in the sewer, the 2 ladies, and the guy who's manipulating her. Stella Fishburne. Should be in here. Now, is 2 enough or do I need 3 for her?
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
Oh, yeah, I can
the
get in.
disease
Cool.
takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in?
Good old lady.
I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. I've been nothing but worry.
It's locked.
I'll have to get into that later. There's not much around here. I remember there's a something, isn't there? I shall stay however long is necessary. Actually, I can keep an eye on Sabrina from in here as well.
So you have questions about the flu, then?
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
I'm trying to locate Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where he could be?
You talking about the one everyone calls the sad saint? The man who takes care of the homeless?
The very same, Miss Fishburne.
I'm sorry. I don't know where his shelter is. But if you ask around, I'm sure you'll get your answer.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know. But it's most likely linked to the gangs, if you ask me.
Possibly
Recently,
partially my
it's
fault
like
as
everyone
well
has had
for
to
the
pick a
people
side.
I've killed.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no, my Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
How do you pay the rent, then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
Oh, there's no hints yet.
Goodbye, Miss.
I guess I'm gonna have to talk to the son a little bit more. I think I have to find something before I can continue on with her one. She's sick. No, that's Stella.
Evening.
Evening, miss.
Do you need help?
A real doc...
Ah, shite, I don't have a... Anemia? Or anemia? Damn it. Alright.
I'll see.
Go and craft that then.
So...
Now, I think I want to go check the pub. Nope, they still haven't moved. God damn yous. I want to get that hint, but I need them to talk to each other to be able to get that hint. Now, there's something down here, if I'm not mistaken. Not there, down there. Gets the necklace or something.
From Seymour to my beloved mother, Stella. Fishburne, that sneaky bastard. It's locked, all right.
And that must be the chest for him. That whenever I kill him, I'll be able to get it.
Good evening.
Yeah.
The question is...
Goodbye, mister.
I need to check to see if I should give that to him or to the mom or to somebody else. It doesn't look like to Stella. Who's this one? No. Fishburne. Wasn't his name Fishburne? Not Lawrence Fishburne. Vampyr. Seymour's the one. Ah, fuck. I'm just gonna give him the... Or wait. Let me see if I can give it to the others. I actually don't know where they are anymore. I got lost. Oh, there's Dyson. Are you guys gonna move or what? Come on. Come on. It's just you two in there. Ah, feckers. Oh, there's Stella. Okay, so there's Rufus then.
Evening.
Evening, Mr.
So long.
Can't give it to him.
The fog's been hiding them of late.
Good evening.
Of course. I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries me. What can I...
Ah, so I can give it to her. I have to check. I have to figure out if it's for... She only has 3 according to this, but she has 4. Oh, that's Seymour Fishburne that has 3. So she has 4. I thought she had less than that. Ah, okay, yeah, there is that one. No, I think I have to give it to him.
Goodbye.
I'm not sure, to be honest. Or maybe it doesn't unlock a hint.
I'm not sure the epidemic is what...
I actually don't know where he is. Oh my god, I get so lost sometimes in this. Oh, he's sick too, actually. Ah, perfect.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Do you require...
Yeah, I can give him that.
And is it your purposes?
Alright, so I
I
found
have
the gift.
retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
Huh?
As a man of science, I'd like to try to understand why you killed those people.
Why does there need to be a reason? They were just there. It happened. That's all.
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders. Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like you. You being educated and all.
So you didn't confide in me in the end anyway. Uh-huh.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times, that's all.
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all?
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not talking about me.
All right. Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum, I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Okay, that's that.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Are you threatening me?
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her. But can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
I understand your mother's situation. Obtaining justice at the price of betraying her own flesh. It's quite a dilemma.
It might be my mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose. But she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
Oh, thank God I got the right one. I wasn't sure if that was actually a hint or not. Whew. Well, that's lucky anyway.
Goodbye.
Alright. So now there's just, he needs to have a conversation with his ma. And have these two fecked off inside there? No, they're still not there yet. God damn it. Oh. Yes, at least I'll get this one. Where do I have to go again, though? She's over there. Here. Come on, get it.
Stupid brat is gone. Good. I was tired
Well, that
of
was
the maggot
lucky.
always hanging around our house anyway.
My God, Seymour. Have you hurt the boy?
Of course not. Why do you care so much about that cockroach? Do I need to talk to rats to get some attention too?
Don't be so childish. You know I love you, Seymour.
But you worry more about that stupid maggot.
Don't speak about him that way. Rufus has always been the kindest boy.
Yeah? Unlike your real son, right?
Well, I mean, you just kind of proved, you know, that you're not exactly the kindest boy. I mean, what did that bottle and floor do to you, huh? Or those bunch of murdered people that are under the bridge? Yeah, that probably would have been better to lead with that. Wait, where the fuck is Rufus gone? Oh, he's down there. Wait, what the? How do I spy on him from the... What? I don't think I got that one before. Do I have to go down or something? Come on. No, he's on his way back up again. No. Someplace down there. I think I know how to get
Rufus.
there, maybe.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Rufus, tell me what you really think about Seymour Fishburne.
Seymour, He just scares me. A lot. Actually, he scares many people round here, even big fellows.
You mean his brutality is infamous, even in this shady part of town? That's impressive.
Yes, sir. How someone like that can be related to Mrs. Fishburne, well, it beggars belief.
The patience of a mother for her child knows no limits. None of us would be here otherwise.
You're right. And I certainly didn't mean any disrespect to the woman who takes such good care of me.
That's alright, Rufus. I know you didn't mean anything.
So long.
So long, Rufus.
Good evening, Mrs. Fitz.
Of course.
Yeah, I have some more questions to ask you.
I can't remember the last time I... What can I do?
What an awkward camera angle. No, that's okay.
Your son's gone way beyond simply bullying people. He has a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words. It was several days after one of his episodes.
Why did he confess? Did you suspect something?
No. I guess he wanted his old mum to help him fight his, demons.
Did Seymour tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand. The words he used to describe his hate, his rage, how he feels when he's done it.
Stella, I know you are ashamed of your son's crimes. So why do you protect Seymour?
I can't report my own son, can I? Not a burden I could bear.
Burden? How do you mean?
They'd hang him for sure. I won't send my only son to his death.
The situation will only get worse. Someone has to stop Seymour.
If someone ever found the courage to speak to the police, I will take my share.
Oh, well, nobody's...
Tell me about these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child. And he is still a helping son most of the time. But when he gets angry, he can hardly contain his rage.
All men and women are born innocent, Mrs. Fishburne. But there can be a monster within any of us.
Do you think he can be cured, Doctor? Do you think something can extinguish this rage inside my Seymour?
I have an idea of something that might help.
I'm afraid these demons, as he calls them, are just a delusional justification to distance himself from his actions.
There ain't no hope, then. Somehow, somewhere, my son has turned into a monster, and nothing will bring him back.
It wasn't exactly the answer I thought it would be, but...
Goodbye.
Okay. So is that all of... Yeah, all of her hints, all of his hints. Rufus still has 2, and I think I need to watch him while he eats the rats, I guess.
Fog's been hiding late.
Wait, where did my blood go? Can you two fucking go out there already? Look, I'm in a room. Come on, go. I'm supposed to look out this window. Come on. Jesus. Fine. And go to Rufus. I'll probably have better luck with Rufus, to be honest.
Good evening.
Yeah, yeah.
Seymour, why are you scaring young Rufus?
I don't like his act to gain me mother's trust. I don't like it at all. Little bugger is like a fly around shit.
Young Rufus seems quite harmless to me. Your support could change his life for the better.
I don't believe in kindness nor innocence, sir. The boy is either a fool or a hypocrite who hides his hand well.
Goodbye,
I can't wait to kill you. Nothing but a bully. Wait, Rufus is down there? No, I missed my opportunity again. God damn it. All because I talked with that fucking asshole. He didn't even give me a hint. Maybe. Come on, please tell me that it's on some kind of weird rotation. No, you're still there. Son of a bitch. Sorry. It's misplaced anger. Right, well we know that Rufus commonly goes down there at least, so I think it's from this side. Because he goes... It's either from this side or the other side. He goes like somewhere here. Down those steps maybe. Now where is Rufus? For people who don't like each other, they're not exactly standing too far away from each other, are they? Alright, so he goes down this way. Here? No, because it's there that he goes. There's a stairwell there. Where's that stairwell coming from? It's coming from this house. And there's no way down around here. So it must be. Okay, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Get around to the other side. Come on.
You should eat more, Jack. I can feel your bones these days.
What? Up there? That's here. I was here before. I was there before. Why didn't it work the last time?
But I always have the feeling she's hiding something. For now, you're still the only real friend I have, Jack.
Fucking goddamn it. I was there already and it didn't pop up. Maybe it arrived too late or something. I don't think I did though. Oh no, that's Dyson. Never mind. Fuck. God damn it, these two. Alright, well I gotta talk to Rufus now. Well, I gotta find Rufus first. Not really, where the hell is Rufus gone?
Evening, Rufus.
How
come you consider it your only friend?
I found Jack when he was a baby, alone amongst dead rats. Poison, probably. He was the weakest, but he survived. Just like me with my parents.
Like you and your parents?
When I was 8, my parents died in a car accident. Rumour says I didn't get a scratch.
You don't remember the accident?
No. I was little back then. It's been a blurry mess and very quiet in my head ever since.
How have you survived? Did anybody take care of you?
I don't have any family left, really. Except for good Mrs. Fishburne. She's like my family now.
I think... Is that it for him?
So long.
Yeah, Rufus has all of his unlocked. She's done. She's almost done. He's almost done. Haven't met these yet. Archer, he's to come back, and then I have to ask him a plethora of questions as well. Dyson as well. I need them to fucking go through their training. And these I haven't met either. If your man would go out and show her how to fire a bloody gun, and at least get that out of the way, but it doesn't seem like he's up for it right now. So I might as well go do his quest. Okay. Get some well-needed items. His quest isn't too bad. And it does get me a bunch of items
Tom
as well.
has so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
And I don't understand your choice in this one. You can either keep the alcohol or you can give him the alcohol. But why would you keep the alcohol? I can't even drink. There we go. These doors are all unlocked. Like, I can't keep the alcohol and there's no real benefit. I might as well let them have their alcohol as well, so that they can at least drink themselves silly before I drain them of their blood. Live at least some kind of a happy life. Now, out of these quests, so we have what's this? All right. Yeah. Okay, I need to burn those. This one and this one. No, this one. They're close by. And then obviously I'm gonna give him his alcohol. And maybe then he'll go outside and show Miss Cavendish how to fire a gun.
Welcome back.
Oh, wow.
Tell me about your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got arrested. I paid my debt and I have nothing to hide.
So you mean your customers know about your sordid past?
Yeah, why do you think this is the last pub open? I have nothing to hide, and I don't judge. That's a relief for many round here.
Yeah, I can understand why. After
Do you think
speaking to
prison
some of them.
changed you? Made you a better man?
Oh, I don't know about that. All I brought back is bad memories, scars, and an ugly tattoo of a blue turtle.
But do you feel cleansed of your sins?
All I know is that I'm at peace. I did what I did, but I wouldn't do it again. Does that make me a better man? I don't know.
Cat sitting beside me now.
Why not leave town and start a new life after you got out of jail?
I grew up in the East End. This is where my roots are. This is where I want to help others and die eventually.
Oh, I wouldn't
say
say
the docks will always be
eventually.
a hive of scum and villainy.
As long as
Actually,
poverty
probably.
and fear run the show, I don't see how it would change. Misery loves company, as they say.
Don't you feel threatened? Staying in such a violent and criminal neighborhood.
I've made peace with my violent past, Dr. Reed. I may not be a pacifist, but I'm not angry anymore.
You attempted murder. Give me some details.
I was given an order. An order to kill. I was an obedient gang member at the time. A proud, wet boot boy.
Why did you join the gang?
Because I finally felt useful. Do you have any idea what it means to feel respected when the rest of the world shits on you?
So you were ordered to kill someone. What happened then?
I don't know if you can possibly understand, but I couldn't kill him. I just stood there pointing my gun. Someone saw me. I gave up.
Why couldn't you shoot?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors and music. He was eating, drinking, laughing. He was having such a good time. I hated him for his bottomless appetite and easy life of easy pickings. And then something happened.
You refused to kill him because you wanted to feel some of that happiness yourself. You empathized with him.
Exactly. The man was a bloody landlord who rented overpriced flats. A selfish bastard. But he made me smile. And I was no different from him.
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologize, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
Here is your booze.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Goodbye,
That's successful at least. Now, can you please
Still
go and
working
teach her how to fire a gun, please?
Tell me, Sabrina, do you really believe Tom has renounced his life of crime?
He proves it to me every day he tells the truth. Tom Watts is a good man. One of the best.
And you don't think he might fall back into his sordid ways?
We can all do terrible things, Dr. Reed. And we never know what we're really capable of until it's too late.
Were you aware of Tom's past incarceration?
That's the first thing he told me when he offered me the job. He didn't want me hearing about his past from anyone else.
Did it surprise you to find out about it?
Not really. I was already aware of his reputation before I met him. That's why I came to the Turtle in the first place.
Most people would have run away because of that.
Not me. I thought a man like him could give me stability, you know? At least to some degree. And I wasn't mistaken.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
there's not
Mr.
much else I can do right now. Unless you want to go and learn how to fire a gun. Maybe. Maybe. Did it save? Oh, I don't know if it's saved or not. Feck. No, I need to look at the map. Well, that's the target destination. But
He didn't deserve this.
I think it should have saved though. I wish there was a save function in this so I could actually just save it now and then be all like, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave now, thanks so much for viewing, blah blah blah. Come on! Look how desperately she needs to learn how to fire a gun, come on! Jesus.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet food boys get what's coming to them.
Be he cursed or not, he's just enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Right. I'm gonna go down south. I'm gonna go down and do the quest for Dyson and the other. I will be right back though. Sorry about that. Cats to feed. They were kind of coming in and pestering me, so I had to make sure that I looked after them. Alright, so yeah, I'll do these two quests because they're very easy to get through. I have to cross this fucking bridge to get to them though.
And every dawn another death.
Now do I need to unlock this? No, it's already unlocked. That's great. Or obviously I'm going back to the starting point of the game. I don't think there's something back there. Is it? Jesus Christ, can you get across that fucking bag, like? Surely you could have stepped on it. Right, so I have to get from... Yeah, my blood just vanished.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
This is despicable. This is Sparta. Sorry. shillings. What was that? That box. So get across this annoyingly long bridge. Like, this is where you you really wish for a fast travel function.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
Oh, there's stuff here. It's a poster. Okay, so I think I'm at the other side now, which is good. So I just got to get out of here. It doesn't look like there's anything here.
Step away, sir. Steady, boys! We've got one of them!
Over there! There's one in the
That was it. That was it. Don't think there's anything on here, is there? Oh, there is a little box. Fair enough. Oh, I think this is the house I was in, wasn't it? Or was it? Oh, it is a safe house as well, actually, so I can craft some shite in here. Some of the stuff that I need. Maybe. Or maybe not. There's a lot of loot, though.
It's locked.
How is this locked? Who do I have to kill to get this unlocked?
It's locked, all right.
Someone's got to have a key. And that door's locked as well. Alright, so we'll go out. Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's a round path, so the door to open that should be somewhere along the side over there.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them! Filthy!
Filthy what? What are you gonna call me? Huh? Huh? Didn't even use fangs or anything on there. Just a regular person, that's all. Yeah, okay. That's been unlocked. And then it's in here. Would be a better idea. Maybe. I actually don't know. I don't remember. Oh, off I go. Yeah, this one's been unlocked, and this was in here. Thank God that didn't glitch or something like that. I always worry about that sort of stuff. Then having to restart from whatever the last save point is. Oh yeah, this is where I got my gun. My low-level piece of crap gun. The first bed I slept on. There's a bloody diary. Oh, hold on, let me keep that open for a second. Right, and then there until the 24th of October, and then there. Not sure who that diary's for, but yeah, I picked it up. Enjoy. Alright, time to get out of this building. Continue on the path. I wasn't able to craft anything. Quite unfortunate. Yeah, I definitely can't get in there.
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
I don't know, maybe this flower bouquet that's just lying there.
May all who suffered from this tragedy find all rest in peace.
Righto, so Dyson's gonna be delighted with that.
Burn it, boys!
Ow! That was not nice. Oh, I need to adjust my screen. There we go. The laptop screen, because I have the laptop in front of me just in case anyone does come in chat and say hi. I did get a bot recently. I don't know. I thought it would do stuff. It's recommended on Twitch, so it is to get a bot, but it doesn't welcome people, so I need to figure out how to program it to do that. I think it's supposed to filter spam and stuff like that, so when a spammer, because Twitch does have spammers, but it's not as bad as YouTube, which is why I use Twitch, is because of the absolute the huge amount, the plethora of fucking spammers on YouTube is amazing, you know. So I use Twitch because there's not that many, but they do come in now and then. So I got the bot for that. But I thought I read that it's also supposed to welcome people, but I think I need to program it to do so. Or something else does that, I don't know. Over there! I'll figure it out at some point anyway.
Crush the leech, boys! Shit, that leech is fun! I'll kill it!
I just stood a chance. Ah, got the foundry key. That's what I was looking for. Now I should be able to get upstairs. It's getting late and I'm getting a bit weary now, unfortunately. So probably once I finish off these quests and get back across the bridge, then I'll
Crush the leech, boys!
then I'll probably call it a night. Maybe I'll get lucky and the two of them, the two in the bar, Sabrina and Tom will finally be showing each other how, well, Tom will be showing her how to fire a gun to protect herself, hopefully. Oh, hey, Hobby. Yeah, still doing my farming routine. I'm on to the third area because I finished off this area here. Though more people got sick after I slept. So I'm working on this one, and
I'll send you back to the fucking grave.
yeah, pretty tired. How are you today? What have we got here? Ah, for feck's sake. Was that a collectible? Was it a note? No, it wasn't one of these, so it doesn't matter too much. Good to hear. Just wanted to, there's a quest that I need to finish and I need to return back across the bridge then, and I'll probably be calling it a night anyway. Yesterday was a pretty late one for me. I was up until about 4 o'clock playing this, so. And then obviously getting up for work in the morning, never easy. Okay, this way. And there's more there. Can't forget those shillings. Am I missing something from here? A few more shillings, and I think that's it.
Watch out, boys!
Oh, Jesus. They got the jump on me. For feck's sake.
Christ, he's... Oh my
I actually missed. I don't know why I was targeting where I was standing. And out here. Where the fuck am I? God, I tell you, it's probably a wise idea not to drink while you play something like this. I get so lost in this place. Fuck it, might as well. There's supposed to be like a train yard or something. Oh wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, it's back here. Fucking hell. Such a long way. Wait, no, I've gone the wrong way. For fuck's sake. Oh, I hate this map. Wait, hold on. No, I think I can go this way. Down there? No. There we go. This is what I was looking for. Since you were on yesterday as well, I actually leveled up quite a bit because I took out this lady, Dorothy Crane, and she gives a huge amount of experience because she's like the leader of the district. So I'm just building up now to take out another leader of the district. That's going to be the next target at least anyway. Was I not supposed to pick something else up? Or am I just supposed to see that they're dead and then that's it? I think I'm just supposed to see that they're dead and that's it. Where is she?
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
I mean, I don't think she was that poor. I mean, you come from a wealthy family, so...
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
The bastards. Oh, that was my watch and I was gonna give that to her? No. I think I did give it to her as well, and I can't get down there into the pile of bodies. So the grave robbers were robbing my watch. Fuckers. I'm not giving her my watch. She can go fuck herself. I'm gonna kill her anyway. Yoink. And yoink. Alright, I think that is almost everything for here. I mean, you can't get over a bit of snow. No. What was over here? I swear to God, if this was like a way down from where I was, I'm gonna kick myself. I honestly have no fuck. Yep, there's this truck. So it was. Ah, Jesus. I don't want to go down there. So this is what happens when you get tired as well. You get more easily disorientated. Yeah, that's where I came up, so this is the way back. Because now I have to go all the way back that godforsaken bridge. Not exactly the most riveting gameplays, to be honest. Even to play through, it's actually more tedious than riveting. Because technically this is the third time you're going through in the game. I'm gonna have to come back again as well. Because there's another quest where you're doing like a kind of a fetch quest for your father. Damn, I forgot about that. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Did I just pull my weapon out for a few rats? Oh, thank God I'm past that now. Alright. Oh wait, hold on. Before I talk to you... No. He's... not speaking with her.
Good evening, Miss
Hello again, Doc.
Yeah.
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
They're dead.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay,
oh no, I
then,
should have
Doctor.
got her to... Damn it!
It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot boys thank you for your help.
Well, maybe...
As long as you have...
Maybe it means she'll have better items for me.
Good evening.
Hello.
Anything?
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys. That's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare
About
me.
it.
You don't believe he really saw something?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
I think that's it for
Goodbye.
her. I think that's all of her hints. Yeah, so just... Oh, I've got Boot Digby's as well. All of his... All of theirs. So it's just these two. Archer whenever he relocates. These three here. Ichabod Throgmorton. So he's a 4. I still need their fucking hints as well. He's a 1. She's a 5. Good God. So I have to wait until the very end again to get this district. Ugh. Damn it. Why do they have to be 5s? Why do they have to be at the end of the game? Why can't you just let me, you know, bleed them dry early? You know? No. Okay, I might be a little bit lost again, but where's the other chap again? Oh, there he is.
You.
I think I have all his hints, but I didn't.
I know you believe monsters are real, Booth.
They are. I know, I saw one, but no one believes me.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a few years ago.
Jesus, the stare he's given me.
Still the boss then.
He's staring into my
soul. He sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
So Vampyr, do I have a soul?
First I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked. Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face. I
It was
shot
a donkey.
at it when it moved towards me and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night. With the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
No, Doctor.
There
That
was
night I
definitely
saw
a
the fucking
donkey.
sewer dog for real. It's not a beast like the stories say. It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
Are your friends mocking you?
Even Edwina told me once to never speak about it, but I know what I saw. And it wasn't a human. Not human at all.
Yeah, that's
Goodbye.
everything from him then. Now, there is a gate here. I actually need to see if it's still locked or whether it's unlocked. Because I may have to go around and unlock it at some point. It's like
locked.
it's locked, and I forgot to unlock it. Okay.
The sewer dog's fault those days. Then the gangs, the epidemic, everyone's throwing the blame.
It's the solar one.
All right.
Good evening, Mr.
Come on.
I found the location of the explosion.
I think I missed something for him.
I placed a flower for you where it happened, just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard, why did he park there?
You're the man who hid that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
Dun, dun, dun.
I want you to remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No, I don't want to remember it.
Why use a bomb? What were you trying to destroy?
The Dawson & Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
The victims. They were not the target then?
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there.
I have a short
They all
fuse.
died.
No, Dyson,
I don't
they
really
didn't all die. I met a boy who survived the explosion.
I never heard of an injured boy.
Not a scratch on him. I suspect he wasn't in the car when it exploded.
In the car? You mean...
Yes, Dyson. You killed his parents.
Why tell me this?
I don't know. Perhaps one day you'll talk to him and tell him the truth.
Who is that boy? How can I find him?
That's easy. Most of the time, he's in the same place. The place you never want to go back to.
He's not really. He's around the corner.
I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just. By killing an innocent couple who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. No way.
I think that's the right way.
Also killed you that day, don't you see? You just die a slower death, drink by drink.
I know. Maybe I deserve judgment. Until that day, I'll just be Dyson the drunk, not Dyson the murderer.
Oh, thank God it was the right one. Whew. Well, I'm still missing that one.
Goodbye.
Alright, look, I'm gonna go talk to the kid, because I haven't done that yet. And, if he has nothing to say,
Evening,
I'm gonna end this stream. Unless...
So long.
They can... The barman and the fucking...
To every night, a darkness, and every dawn, another.
Come on, tell me you're going to talk. End the stream on a high. Come on. Come on, you got it. Come on. Come on, Tom. Come on, freaking Sabrina. Come on. Please. Look, here. I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks so much for tuning in. Those who have and those who will in the future. If you can, do leave a like. Do leave a comment, say hi or something like that. Do appreciate it. If not, it's all okay. But look, hopefully the weekend treats you well because we're almost there. And I wish you well in the future. Thanks again and bye.